Okay, so this is the beginning of the haul for today, but I think we've done pretty well for ourselves.
Grand total for our haul for these two locations. Savings was...
It is unbelievable. Once you get all the totals of everything, the amount of money that you can save. This is our second attempt to find these elusive parts.
Yes, so last time, if you watched our video, the links will be down in the description below, we attempted to find some new parts that people were reporting that were available in their pab walls. So now we're going to see if we can actually catch them this time around.
Yeah, now our first stop, we may not be able to get to all of the stores here in Houston when it comes to Lego, but our first stop is going to be the Woodlands Mall. So let's see, can we get lucky today?
Fingers crossed!
Yeah, fingers crossed, man. Okay, so as you can tell in the background with the noise, it's busy in here today, but we found some of the parts. So we're gonna start stacking to get as many of these as we can. Okay, so this is the beginning of the haul for today, but I think we've done pretty well for ourselves. So I cannot wait to find out like what these totals are gonna be.
Winning!
Winning score, no matter how you see it. We found some of the elusive parts that we have been looking for. Now, pro tip.
Pro tip, if you didn't know, now you're about to learn. If you ever go to the Lego store, it's always nice to just ask the employee if they have other parts in the back that are not on the pab wall. And why is that, Jose?
Yeah, now what they explained to us is that they wait for things to get low in certain areas, right? Wherever they can have space. And then they'll put some of the parts that they have in the back that they just don't have room for. So it was cool that we ended up asking. Now, how many boxes did we get of that leaf part?
We didn't want to be greedy, but we got 2.
Yeah, we didn't want to be greedy, but those parts alone, just one, is how much?
55 cents online.
55 cents if you order it directly from the Pick-a-Brick at Lego. So I can only imagine how much we saved. But it's not the end. We do have some other stores to check out. So where are we going?
So we are heading next to the Lego store at Willowbrook Mall.
Yeah, let's hope that we get lucky.
Fingers crossed.
We got some more leaves.
Can never go wrong with those leaves.
Yes. Now this time Michelle was like, you know what? Let's stack them and let's see the difference between just throwing them into a box and stacking them. So watch out for that video. Going to be coming soon. Now also I found a piece that I've never seen on there before, and it's like a half castle wall type thing. So imagination started going wild. I grabbed some.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't as many new parts as I thought there was going to be, but you know what? At least coming here and finding the leaves and getting another box of those, I think I call it a success.
Yeah, there was also like these half arches that you can use for trees. And so Michelle was like, you know what? Let's grab some of these because we haven't seen those on the part wall for a while. So now it's getting back to the Lego studio, and I can imagine the amount of money that we saved. I'm sure it's going to be crazy.
I know we saved some, but let's see just how much.
Yes. We are back in the Lego studio, and we've done tons of totals and all of that crazy stuff. Shout out to Michelle, counting all of these pieces, finding all of the pieces, actual item numbers, and getting the differences in between the two. So huge shout out to her. So I'm going to let her take it away.
All right. Our first location was the Lego store in the Woodlands. And again, like our last video, link is going to be in the description below. We turned around and made this super easy. put everything here on a base plate. All right. So at the Woodlands, we did a total of 5 boxes. Actually, no, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. So sorry.
6 boxes, yeah.
6 boxes.
We went ham there.
All right. We got 1 small box and then 5 large boxes. So I'm going to pull out my phone because there's no way I remember all these numbers.
No, it's way too many numbers. Way too many numbers.
All right, here we go. The first box, as you guys can see, we got this kind of like a 1x1, kind of like a curved stud. This one here, our total savings was $30.81. Now, mind you not, a couple of things to keep in mind is obviously for a small box, it's $9.99.
Yeah.
And we took these prices directly from Lego.com's their pick-a-brick wall.
And also to remember, we like to do stacking, and so some of these are stacked. Some of them, there's just no way to stack them. You just have to pile them in there, shake them to make sure that every crevice is filled, and then re-pile more pieces in on them. So.
Yes, all right. So the first large box that you guys see here with all the parts, our total savings for that one came out to $105.97.
Now, I felt really bad for Michelle with that one because that one was just a bunch of mixed pieces, and she had to count out each individual one. It was atrocious.
You guys can see how small these pieces are, right?
I felt really bad for her.
This probably was like the worst box to sort.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The next box that you see here, this one was super easy. Super easy, no sorting. But this one right here was one of the parts that we were searching for.
Absolute score right there.
So we filled the whole box, obviously, with this one here. And we saved a grand total of $268.13.
Now, that was all in one large box, and we tried our best to make sure that thing was packed to the brim.
Yes.
That's insane. Insane.
I literally had to calculate that one like 3 times to make sure I really tallied that number.
Yeah, and that piece right there, like when you see it like firsthand, it's so nice. And it's just so different looking at it like on a screen or something like that. So we just had to get as many as we could.
All right. Now, you guys see the next 2 large boxes that we got.
This
3
was such a score.
and 4 are these really awesome leaves.
Such a score. So many different ways that you can use those to build.
Yes, and we definitely had to get 2 large boxes for sure for that. So the first box of the leaf, what we saved, was a total of $119.51.
That is so much money. It's so much money that you can save going to the pad wall.
And
or
then
pad wall.
this one right here, the second box of leaves, we saved a total of $121.71.
Man, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
then-
And just to remember, because we said this before, but they didn't have these on the wall, so we asked, they brought the box, so we like totally scored. If we didn't ask, we wouldn't have never known.
Totally missed out. So now you know that pro tip.
Yeah.
And then our final box, okay, at this location, you can see all the parts right here.
Yeah.
We saved a total of $33.36.
Yeah, some odd pieces, but some of them are going to be used for mills plating. Some are going to be used for, creating elevation and stuff like that. So it's going to work for the city no matter what.
All right. So at this one location alone, the Woodlands, our grand total for overall savings. Are you guys ready for this? Okay. Are you ready for this?
No, not really.
$679.49.
That's like multiple sets. That is so much money that you save. It's insane.
And if you guys notice here on my handy dandy base plate, I've got some stars on certain things because I do want to call out some information. So you guys remember we got this one large box of nothing but these sunflowers. If you guys know or didn't know, these sunflowers alone are 23 cents each.
Yeah. Mind-boggling if you were to order them directly from Lego.com.
But I think probably the biggest one that I was super excited, again, we were super excited to find, were these leaves. And these leaves right now on Lego.com, they are 55 cents each.
2 leaves can get you a soda in some places. That is insane.
And then the last one here that we have this star is this 8x8
Yeah.
kind of grid plate. This one here is a whopping 93 cents per piece.
$1 per piece. That's a huge savings. Doing this that we've been doing now, like counting the pieces, looking at how much they would cost to order them directly from Lego.com, honestly gives you a completely different perspective when you are inside of a Lego store stacking pieces. It's like every piece that you stack and you get into that box, it's like money that you're saving, and we see dollars just going back into our pocket.
Yeah. I get excited. To find out at the very end like how much we
Yeah,
truly
it's almost
did
like a
save.
mini game. It's almost like a mini game. It's so cool.
All right. The next location that we went to was the Lego store at the Willowbrook Mall.
Yes.
Here is my handy dandy base plate.
Such a perfect way to show off the pieces.
All right. And here we got a total of 2 small boxes and 3 large boxes.
Yes.
So the first box that you see here is kind of similar to what we got over at the Woodlands in red.
Yeah.
But we
It's
got
almost
it
like
here.
a Spanish roofing tile type thing.
We got it in white, this 1x1 kind of like a curved brick. And we saved a total here of $28.31.
Savings and savings. And you know what? Just looking at that piece, it dawns on me. You can make that like old school barbershop candy cane looking thing, red, white. Okay, very cool, very cool.
Yes. Maybe for Winter Village too.
Yeah, exactly. Candy
All right.
cane.
And the second small box that you see here, our total savings was a whopping $1.89.
Hey man, winning is winning. If you can make money off of the box, meaning that you're actually saving than ordering from Lego.com, it's a win. So $1, that's fine with me.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, as we move on over here, our first large box at this location,
Yeah.
we saved a total of $160.76.
Yeah, now they had these leaves on the wall, so that was obviously easy for us to just go ahead and grab and do some stacking. Yeah.
All right. Next, box number 2. As you can see, it is just only this part.
Yeah.
You can see here, it's kind of like this little arch. I think these are going to be great for trees.
Yes, you're correct.
Our total savings here was $20.81.
That'll work. That'll
Right.
work.
And then our final large box, as you can see here, our overall savings was $29.08.
I will take the savings overall. No problem at all.
So, total amount that we saved at the second location is going to be $240.85.
Yeah, see, it all adds up. It all adds up, which is again why I say that you have to, if you're building something, a city or mocks, you gotta go to the pad wall. Gotta go to the pad wall.
Now,
If you can.
I will say, if you guys again look at my handy dandy base plate, I've got a few stars here. Let's call out these stars, okay? So, if we're looking here at this small box, our second small box, kind of like this medium gray, kind of like,
it's
castle-like.
castle-y kind of wall or
wall
something.
panel.
I don't know how to describe it, but usually I've seen them a little bit bigger with a window in the middle of them, and that is a castle piece. So yeah, that's a little bit different.
And I've started here because this piece alone on Lego.com, 58 cents per
Now
piece.
that's where I went wrong. I actually put them into a small box, and again, they're very difficult to stack. You can't get many in a small box, but if I would have switched over to a large box and stacked them full, we would have saved more than that, just overall because of how many we could fit in there. So yeah, now I know I'm going to get more of those.
All right, and then over here, obviously, in this first large box, you already know about the leaves.
Yeah, the leaves.
55 cents a
Yeah,
piece.
55
oh my
cents a
God.
piece.
That is a total savings right there. And then over here, this one, we know this little kind of like reddish brown
Yeah.
plate. This one here, I will say, was a total of 20 cents per piece. I was very shocked.
Yeah, for such a big piece, it seems very low, but I mean, I'm not going to question because I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah. So
Whatever.
then down here, this last box, you guys see I got 2 of my gold stars. This 2x10 brick. When I saw it, I was like, okay, this is great for mills, for some of our modulars.
Yeah.
But I was very shocked too about the price of this one. So this 2x10 medium gray brick
currently is, gotta pull it up here, 55 cents per piece.
Yeah, 55 cents per piece. And those, you can stack them really nice. So you can really score on that piece.
Yeah, you just can't fit too much in a box because after all, it's a 2x10.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then again, here, the 8x8 grid plate. Again, at a whopping 93 cents
93
per
cents.
piece.
That's, I mean, again, going through, knowing what some of these pieces are, then seeing them on the wall, it's like cha-ching. You see the dollar signs in front of your face. It's funny.
Yeah, you never know when you walk into the Lego store, of course, what parts you're going to see. And then you never know because your eyes are like so excited to see. Oh my God.
I'm telling you, it's the
I'm
numbers.
excited.
I'm telling you, it's the numbers.
Your eyes get super excited and you're like, oh my God, I want this, I want that, I want that, I want that. And then
Yeah.
it's like, oh my gosh, how are we going to pack this? Like, how do you pack it, right? So sometimes at the very end, you're finding stuff and you're like, I just need to fill this box because I want to get my money's worth.
Yes, exactly. And that's what sometimes we do. So we do the stacking method just in case you're not familiar with it. It is attempting to get everything into that box in a way where there is no space available for air. I mean, really stacking it. And some of these pieces, unfortunately, they don't stack as well. So what do? You fill those holes with 1x1s or whatever it is that you can pile on into there. So the stacking method has been proven to be the best way to get parts off of the pad wall.
Now, are you ready for the
What is the overall
grand total
I can only
of our
imagine.
haul? All right.
I can only
I
imagine.
gotta pull this up. And this one here, I did literally tally 3 times to make sure
Yeah,
my numbers were right.
yeah.
Okay. Grand total for our haul for these 2 locations, savings was $920.34.
I'm telling you, it is unbelievable. Once you get all the totals of everything, the amount of money that you can save. Now, we are very lucky to have, 4 Lego stores by us. Unfortunately, one right now is indeed doing renovations, or we would be going to that one as well. But we are super lucky. In our last video, there were some comments in there like, oh man, I only have 1 Lego store, or I don't have any Lego stores near me. They're 100 kilometers, 200 kilometers away. And that's very sad. We're very fortunate, so that's why we take advantage of that as much as we can.
Yeah, so again, almost $1,000 in savings by going to your actual physical Lego location.
So that's what we say. If you're ever on a trip somewhere, just stop on by the Lego store, maybe fill a couple of boxes, throw it in your luggage, some way, shape, form, because you're going to be saving some money. So with that being said, hopefully you could see how good it is to stack in the pad wall and how much money you can save and how much money we ended up saving in this video. And we finally found, I can't even speak. It's the savings. We finally found the pieces that we were looking for, the sunflower and the leaves, so we absolutely scored. If you enjoyed the video, do us a favor and go down there and hit it with a like. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to hit the notification bell. It just drops you a nice little notification letting you know that we had dropped some new content. Now, as always, in the comment section below, let us know. Do you go to the pad walls? Are you building, mocking something? And do you try to take advantage of the savings? Let us know in the comments below. So while you're out there looking for Lego or looking for that perfect part that you need for your mock, be safe out there and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.